Hey, 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 welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Bridget Brown Jackson. I am here with another tip for Women's History Month leadership tip. We're in day number 4. All right, we're so very excited. We're going to give you this tip, or actually 2 tips, and move on out of your way. But let me introduce myself in case you're watching this for the first time. I am Bridget Brown Jackson, the CEO of Exponential Edge Adventures. As a result of my training and development, female executives are able to increase profits, build strong, effective teams, and execute on the business or the organization's mission with fidelity. Organizations pay me to help reduce staff attrition, grow talent, and optimize productivity. Who do you know? All right, let's get into it today. We've been talking about self awareness, something that's really, really near and dear to my heart. And so today we're going to be talking about self awareness from the standpoint of managing your emotions so that you can communicate effectively. All right, we're going to go ahead again and get in it. And the reason why this is so very important to me, and I love talking about this, is because as a certified disc instructor, I love talking all things behavior, right? I love talking all things behavior. As I said, I'm a behavioral wealth strategist. So I teach people the wealth that's in their behavior, right? And so today, as I said, we're going to talk about self-awareness, how you manage your emotions and communicate effectively with your team. Are y'all ready? Let's go. Tip number 1, practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is so very, very important and so very key, especially being a leader. Sometimes we're on the go and we're moving and we're maneuvering around people, and we don't take that time to be methodical about our mindfulness and doing what we need. So here's what you can do. Become more aware of your emotions, okay? And how do we do that? We can do that by, again, doing just a simple technique of deep breathing, meditation, going somewhere, sitting quietly. I used to be found in my office when I ran multi-million dollar organizations as a school leader. I would literally be found in my office in the dark, and my staff would come in, or my secretary would come in, my office manager would come in and try to turn the light on. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm doing this on purpose. I had to get in those moments where I was mindful about what was going on with me, whether the emotions were happy emotions or whether they were emotions of frustration. No matter what they were, that we do that, because we're going to communicate with other people and impart to other people based on sometimes our moods. And so we need to be very, very mindful of that. And then tip number 2, consider taking an emotional intelligence course. Emotional intelligence, Bridget? Yes, emotional intelligence. We spend a lot of time in the world dealing with IQ. Everybody wants to increase their intelligence, but are you increasing your emotional intelligence? And maybe you don't even know what EQ is. And so emotional intelligence, or we call it EQ, or some people call it EI. It just depends on where your training came from, right? So emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and the emotions of others. Have you found out what your emotional intelligence is? Have you found out what those key things to help you? And so I follow Daniel Goleman's 5-part. Okay, so self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, social skills, and motivation, right? And so as a coach, as a consultant, my consultancy firm, we spend a lot of time talking about self-awareness, because successful people are very self-aware. Successful people are very authentic. You don't believe me? Go out there and look and see what the people that's out there in the IQ area. Cornell University did a study, and they talked about people being self-aware. Now, they say the majority of people think that they're self-aware, but when they actually got down to the nitty-gritty, interviewed people and studied it, 10 to 15% were truly self-aware. And so I want you to be self-aware. How are your emotions affecting you and your team? Okay. So be very aware of that. So you might want to take a course to help you, not just, again, let me go back to those 5 parts. Understand, I'm sorry, there you go. Not just the 5 parts, not just to understand that you need to know about EQ, but also self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, social skills, and motivation. So take a course, okay? Take a course in it. Learn how to develop that skill set, manage that skill set so you could be effective for your team. So those are our 2 tips for today. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope that this is helping you. If it is, please make sure you comment. And if it really, really helps you and you know somebody else in leadership that they might need a little bit more help in this area, please make sure you send it to them, share it with them, and we would love, again, to hear your feedback. Again, my name is Bridget Brown Jackson. I am a behavior wealth strategist. I love talking all things behaviors, and organizations pay me to help reduce staff attrition, grow talent, and optimize productivity. You know why? Because they're self-aware. You all have a blessed day. I'll see